Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the live coverage from the WBT event here at Potters Resort. We're here looking at the first game of the afternoon, which is the Just Retirement World Indoor Pairs Championship. My name is Janice Gower, and we're in for a really good treat of a game here this afternoon. Please enjoy the coverage, and I'll try and keep you informed of what's happening as we go.
This first match, ladies, I'll just tell you about it. It's the final of the English Pairs Playoff. Okay, and the winner of today will play this evening. They'll play John Price and Jason Greenslade. But we've got two matches for you today. There's this one, there's one at 4:30 as well. When they come, there's not many of us today, but can we really make them feel welcome for their first match? You know, give them a nice big cheer. Can we do that, everybody? That's four. Lovely. Is this on? 1, 2? We're nearly there. Here we go. I'll get the nod. 2 minutes. It's a countdown. Good afternoon. How are you, sir? Yeah, where are you from? Worlingham. Lovely. Where are you from, mate? Where are you from, sir? Where are you from, darling? Attleborough. Lovely. Attleborough. I don't know. I'm London. I speak foreign. I do. Who was here last year? Anybody? Yeah? Yep. So was I. Don't know if I'll be here next year. They might sack me, mightn't they? Might get rid of me. And exciting, isn't it? Are you on the edge of your seats? I think we're nearly there. 1 minute to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute. Let's have a ooh. Are we? Can we should join hands and contact the living? No, because there's not many of us. It doesn't sort of travel the sound. You're just like there'll be a few more. There will be people coming. I've seen a coach, 12-seater minibus outside. Oh, we don't get snow this year. Yeah. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our first match on the portable rink. It's the final of the English Pairs Playoff. Would you welcome your first players onto the rink? Give them a nice big round of applause to Martin Rice and Trevor Taylor.
And the crowd welcome the two Cumbrian boys to the rink, Martin Rice and Trevor Taylor, based at the Carlisle Indoor Bowls Club.
That's Martin Rice and Trevor Taylor, and their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, from England, Gary Smith and Billy Jackson.
And in red we have two of the most popular players on this portable rink. Never played together as a pairing before, but have been here in the past. World champion in the past, Billy Jackson, and one of the top players in England, Gary R. Smith.
Ah, there we are. This is a 2 sets, 7 ends, and a tie break if required. Also, we've got our officials. Sharon Davis is the umpire, and Dave Blewett is the marker. Enjoy your match. Thank you.
Well, we're certainly in for a treat of a game this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned in the introductions, Martin Rice and Trevor Taylor from the Cumbria Indoor Bowls Club up in Carlisle. Fellow club mates of mine. In fact, it was actually Trevor and Martin that beat myself and my partner Ben Sherwin to get here, so I've got a vested interest in this game. But they're playing against two very good competitors here at Potters. Both played here before, qualified, and of course, going back to 2009, Billy Jackson actually won the world singles here. So I think we're in for a treat of a game. Billy's leading for Gary Smith. Looks like this first ball might just be dropping a bit short. Both these pairings have come through tough games this morning, played on the outside rinks here at Potters. Potters have a 6-rink stadium, which is called the Bowler's Bar, and these guys have been playing in prelims to actually get here onto the portable rink.
Good starter.
Billy Jackson and Gary Smith beat Pat Briscoe and Tom Doig this morning, and Martin Rice and Trevor Taylor beat Katie and Neil Smith this morning to earn their places on the portable rink.
Great ball, Matt. Incredible.
Billy's made a very good adjustment here with his second bowl. This, of course, is 2-bowl pairs at the World Championships. And as this is still a qualifying game to go into the main event, it's 2 sets of 7 ends and a 3-end tie-break if both pairs win a set each. Excellent ball there from Martin Rice. So these early ends will be tryers for all 4 players, because the surface that they played on this morning is considerably different to the one that they're on now. And I think the first few ends will just be settlers for all 4 players. Gary looking down the backhand here to try and reach onto Martin Rice's bowl.
Yeah, I forgot.
Just looks a touch wide with this bowl.
Straight through
Plays
that.
with Henselite Tigers
the
though,
man's
so
good.
they do swing, as does his partner Billy Jackson. They're both playing with Henselite bowls, whereas it's a mixture of the other partnership. Martin Rice has just signed up with Aero bowls and he's playing with the Revolution, and Trevor Taylor's brought his Thomas Taylor
Trev.
aces.
Great effort, mate.
Very good bowl.
1, Gary. Last bowl's a bowl to you, mate. Very similar, just in and down.
2 down, so Gary's got a similar shot to his first, just to try and get inside those bowls. Still a chance. His weight was very good with his first. Line looks very good.
Chances, mate.
Must be in the area.
Just stood a touch, mate. Great effort, Gary.
Great attempt, but I think it's
Just
still
one, mate.
shot to
Still
bring
there.
the
Touch the
full
jack.
winners.
Great effort, mate.
Okay.
One shot to Rice and Taylor.
Yes, first end to Rice and Taylor. I mentioned all 4 of these players have at some point in time qualified for WBT events. Trevor Taylor used to qualify quite frequently and has been here in previous years in the pairs as well, in the qualifiers. Martin Rice, you might have seen in the Scottish International Open back in November. He was unfortunate enough to lose out in the first
Shot
round,
led
but he has got
28.5
experience at
metres.
the portable rink. In lead down the backhand side of the rink here from Martin, playing towards the commentary box.
Hey, mate, step in.
1 yard.
Billy's following him down that hand.
Next time, mate.
Stick a yard in your close mark. Stay high. Now, Paul.
Foul, guys. 5 feet, mate.
Again, both players favouring this backhand.
I don't know, mate.
All a matter of just picking
And
up the
against
weight
him.
early.
And against
Billy
him.
looks closer here.
Good, mate.
Gary R. Smith got one of the tour cards for last year, so actually played in all 3 of the events. And has qualified again for the tour card finals in May at Blackpool. Billy Jackson, like I say, no stranger to potters. He actually won this event, the World Pairs, back in 2006 and 2007, playing with David Gawley.
Good, mate.
And won the World Singles back in 2009.
Effort, Gary. Come on, mate. Right up.
Well, he looks down a
And
very
again,
good
Tom.
line here. It's all to do with his pace. He's just finished that touch
Not a
short.
lot.
Unfortunately,
Still lie, mate.
on
On your
camera,
last.
I just can't quite tell. I think it might be the one to the green. Trevor Taylor full of concentration, following it down again on his backhand.
All right.
Still there, mate?
Slipping behind, but
Yeah,
like
underneath
in
yours,
the
mate.
place, 'cause
Turn the
Gary
ball away
Gary's
that far for
takes
three.
that shot.
Anything on the jack to
I
pair?
was just describing to him there.
Come on, up you come, matey.
Well,
Come on,
again,
run, guys.
Gary's just played the draw,
Run,
so
Gary.
he's all on his pace now. If you
Further,
can reach
Gary.
that green ball and just...
Well played, mate.
One shot, Jackson and Smith. Play, guys.
Martin Rice and Trevor Taylor, as I mentioned, qualified out of the Carlisle PBA
Jack length,
qualifiers.
28 metres.
And Billy Jackson and Gary Smith teamed up for the first time at the Lincoln qualifiers. And won that one there, which gave them the right to play here.
Great start, son. Great
Like
start.
a good opener from Billy, just running a foot or
Well
so.
played, mate.
First start, Mark. Easy now, Paul. Easy now. Yeah, well played, mate.
Very good reply from Martin Rice there, just sitting off Jackson's bowl. He'll stick with it though. Oh, he needs a slight adjustment on his last delivery.
Class road again, mate. Closer this time, aren't you? Get up, Billy.
I think he might have
Steady,
just
mate.
over-adjusted.
On again.
It's not an easy game, isn't two bowl pairs. Really got to nail that pace early on.
Ready.
Come on.
Ready.
Come on, Mark, right to it. Right to it.
Looks in the
Well played,
area
mate.
again, all on
Good
pace.
stuff.
Good bowl, two good bowls from Martin Rice there. Martin is the anomaly of the
Two
four
green.
out there. As he plays internationally, but he plays internationally for Scotland, as his hometown is actually Dumfries. And he plays his English bowls out of Carlisle indoor during winter, but outdoors he plays for Scotland. The other three players, Billy Jackson, Trevor Taylor and Gary R. Smith, have all represented England indoors over the years. Billy Jackson still a current indoor international.
Down you come, mate.
Gary
Super
looks
try,
very,
guys.
very close for line here.
And
Ball
down,
sits down,
that's
he's got a
very good,
chance.
mate. Well done.
We're being told it's still one green, so Trevor Taylor's just got
Easier
to
touch.
draw down to Gary's last bowl, rest
Easier
off it.
touch.
Possibly a little touch on the jack would bring all the bowls in again.
Great effort, mate.
A very good effort.
Yeah, you're holding, mate. Similar first bit, Gary. Second bit's a bit
Gary's
different.
following this down. That's normally a sign that he likes
Stay off
it.
the jack.
Doesn't look bad to me.
Stay off the jack. That's a good one, mate.
Still just one, mate. Just got to follow him in.
Just got to follow it down. Chip out the jack to the green bowls. You can just rest off Gary's bowl. Sits back, he gets a 2 out of it.
All right, mate.
Might have
Just
just
that.
played the high line on that one.
One shot, Jackson and Smith.
2 Jacksons.
There you go.
Marker out there is Dan Blewett, and the umpire is Sharon Davis. Have a very, very good squad of umpires here with the WBT.
Jump length 28
Professional.
metres.
Really, really helps the players. Billy favouring this backhand side again.
Definitely the road, mate.
As you see, the score's currently
Definitely road.
2-1 to
Right up,
Jackson
Billy.
and Smith.
Right up, son. Great start.
Opening from Billy here. Just about that foot
Still
short.
space round it.
As mentioned before, these players played earlier today to get to this stage.
Yep, all
And
on
the
strength.
winner of this game also plays
Come
in
on,
the
Matt.
last game of this
Hurry, hurry.
evening.
Hurry, hurry.
And the winner will face the Welsh partnership of
Yeah,
John
good effort.
Price and
Just a
Jason
foot.
Greenslade. Billy looks down a very good track again.
Very good here, mate. Very good here, mate. Right
Very
down,
close
Billy.
here.
Right down, Billy.
Very urgent
Great
in.
stuff, mate.
Good ball from former world champion.
Take your pick, you can either put a foot into your last or you go through it and stick it out the ring.
For the ink.
Don't mind. As you like. Good
The
effort.
Cumbrians aren't frightened of
Full
doing.
ball,
They
full
all
ball.
play very, very
Well
good
done.
running bowls. Martin just trying to open it up there for his skip, Taylor.
Good hit,
We'll
man.
be able to see the jack now, so Trevor Taylor's the manager actually at the indoor club at Carlisle, so no excuse for not getting practicing up there. I'm sure his brother Gavin Taylor is watching this now and holding the fort and keeping his fingers crossed for his club mate Martin and his brother Trevor. We're just trying to draw another one in the
Very
area.
good, mate.
He leaves it as it is.
Right back to middle, guys. Well done.
Trying to get the ball out. Very good ball from Harry there. Trevor will just try and follow that down and rest off it.
Come on, Trev.
He's following this up. I
Yep,
think
son.
it's somewhere abouts. Looks to be just a tad short to me.
About a yard, guys. Just beating. It's very good, mate.
Gary doesn't really want to be widening this target. Something down the centre line.
Not much wrong with this
Can
either,
do
son.
ideally counting, but not
Well done.
a bigger target for Trevor.
Yep, it's good, mate.
Ball there, makes the 3. Trevor will be looking to arrive on these 2 bowls that are just behind the jack. Just try and rest those through. Even if he plays with some weight and tries to take them out, it cuts the count down. Must be close.
Quick. Yep.
Oh, very, very close now. This is just all where this jack is respotted. That jack will have gone out the side of the rink. And at the WBT events, we play a respot, so that there are no dead ends. And Dan Blewett's just replaced the jack
Just
onto the
measure that.
respot there.
Aye.
1 to red conceded. looks like it could be a measure for second shot.
A bit more of it, get the balls as well there.
You want?
Just wanted a bit more of it, get the balls as well.
Aye.
Yeah.
It's no easy to strike a bad jack on there, I think.
Yeah.
Dan Blewett and Sharon Davis being asked to measure this to decide which is second. Red ball is closest, so that means a
Two
count of
shots, Jackson and
2 to
Smith.
red. It's unfortunate there, Trevor, really. You got the result, but on the respot it still went the way of Jackson and Smith. Score now 4-1.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
Billy Jackson has won this in 2 previous years, playing with David Gourlay. When he was in the top 16, the top 16 players pair up for this event.
Great road,
But,
mate.
Billy was unfortunate enough to
Harris.
drop out of the top 16.
Right up, Billy.
which
Great
left
start.
him going back to playing
Great
qualifiers.
start.
Meant
Up there.
he wasn't in a position to be able to play with David in this event, so not found himself a bad partner here in Gary R. Smith, one of the most respected players on the England circuit.
Slowly in now.
Plays
Slowly in
out
now,
of
Mark.
the
Well played,
Stanley
mate.
Indoor Bowls
Yeah,
Club.
cracking starter. Well played.
Very good opening bowls there. Martin Rice has just snuck in front of Billy and hold shot.
Same road, mate. Oh, you're close with this, mate. You're very close with this. Yes,
Billy's
mate.
very, very close here.
It's right on the length, Mark. It's either
Martin's got
side.
the draw down there. Well, it looks like he's playing it still down the forehand, but he has the draw on the forehand or backhand just to try and nudge on that bowl. Little tuck through to his own bowl
good
with the
effort.
jack.
Good effort. Down now. Down now. Well
Very
played.
close here.
Yep.
Excellent opening bowls from these two players.
Yep, well played.
Couldn't ask for any better in our first match on the portable rink.
One green.
Once we're here at the Just Retirement World Indoor Bowls Championships, where there are pairs, singles, mixed pairs and ladies singles played throughout a fortnight epic of bowls. For those here at the Potters Resort,
Down to the pace,
everything on
guys.
site for you,
Not far,
including
mate.
being able to watch these top exponents of the game play.
Another
play
2
bowls.
rolls, get up. That's all.
Still alive, mate.
I know one of the sayings from up north is that you could put a dustbin lid over those bowls and cover them all in one go. You won't see a tighter head
Wrong
than
one.
this. Saying that, and Trevor's just put this a bit wide. Commentator's cursor.
All right.
That's all, mate. Wouldn't change a great deal, guys. You get a touch of the jack, you make 2.
Yeah, we've still got a very good chance. Just a little touch on this jack takes it to Billy's back bowl.
Certainly further, mate.
I think I might have pushed
Looks
it,
to
mate.
be a little bit on the high side with this.
Stand up a little bit. Right.
Worth
Trevor
trying
will
go
have to be
another one.
careful here. He doesn't really want to not count. We're into end 5. With 3
Just
deficit.
quietly.
With only 3 ends left to play. He wants to at least be picking up the 1 shot.
Come on,
It's on a
Trev.
very good line with
Good effort,
this.
mate.
Martin's urging it
Come on,
down.
I'm down.
If this bowl sits,
Played, mate.
great bowl from Trevor Taylor there. 1 conceded.
There, Trev.
An umpire's been called into action.
Yes, mate.
Great ball, mate.
Sharon Davis using the calipers here. Precision stuff out there on the portable rink. So early in the portable rinks use at this event. As I said before, there are actual games still going on now on the outdoor rinks. Rather not the outdoor rinks, but on the bowlers bar rinks outside of the international arena. Be a little bit cold down here to be on outdoor rinks now.
Two
Two
shots,
green.
Rice and Taylor.
Gets
Short
partnership
off a
of
bit.
Taylor and Rice right back into this set. Score now 4-3 as we move into end 6. Huge bowl by Trevor Taylor there to get that 2. He didn't want to touch anything, make it worse. They were holding the 1, so a huge bowl to be able to count 2 there.
Shot length 26 metres.
Down you come. Down you come, Mark. Well played.
4 players have picked up the pace
Good
fairly
shot,
early. Fair opener here from Martin.
Short last, mate.
It's 6 inches short, mate. It's up to you.
Billy just asking his partner there whether he should change his hand, whether the ball was in his way.
Very good road, mate.
So he swapped over onto his
You're very
forehand.
close with this, mate. That's a great start of that.
Doesn't look a bad
Magic,
choice. Great reply by Billy Jackson.
Just going to draw either side here on, really, Mark. Go on, up on that line.
Martin
Come on,
trying
bit
to just
further, mate.
adjust on his first delivery.
Just lacking a
To
pound.
just be lacking a little bit of weight there.
Ah, good striking.
It's a road again, mate. Hi, Billy, son. Hi, Billy.
He's trotting after this ball and
Easy.
Gary's watching it down. It looks on a
Good,
very
Andy,
good
that.
track.
Good. It's good.
Just settles behind. Sure whether that's in the count or not, but certainly where it is very good for the Smith and Jackson combination. Trevor will again try to change this. Just trying that yard on runner, which is often hard to play here on the portable rink. It looks in the area for it.
Played, mate. Still 1 down.
Great ball by Trevor. Definitely got second shot.
Second bowl's that one, Gary. Good foot past.
Is that in the middle of the white, is it?
We're half an inch off it. Dead in line. You just drop into there, mate. Nice height. Pace in bad, Gary. Come on. Touch more.
Gary was just looking to cover that back green bowl.
That would have scored, matey.
Still just 1.
So he might have set up a
Just to draw through that gap now.
Yeah, I think
shot
so, mate.
down the other hand for Trevor, but he's sticking to his backhand. Just trying to overdraw it. Again in these short 7-end sets. You don't want to be dropping counts.
Much hammer, Billy.
You need to keep yourself in the game.
Foot, you'll be close. 2 feet, definite,
Big
mate.
ball here for Gary, because if he can pick up a 2, it would leave Jackson Smith very, very strong going into the last end of the first set.
Nice and steady then. And steady, Gary.
Well, line is
Steady,
very
steady,
good,
steady,
all on the
right, right,
pace here. What a good ball from Gary R. Smith.
Yeah.
2 to Jackson and Smith. That gives
Two
them a
shots, Jackson and
6-3
Smith.
lead going into the final end of the first set.
Shot length 27 metres.
Well, if Billy can put a ball within a few inches here, it puts a lot of pressure on the green pairing of Rice and Taylor.
Road again, mate.
And the
Right
track
up,
looks
son.
very good.
Right up, Billy. Great start, mate. Great start.
Great start here. Martin's got to try and close that down.
Go on. Play, Mark.
He's close, but it looks like it's just going to dip
Well
under.
done.
I watched the both games of pairs this morning, and the game Billy Jackson and Gary R. Smith versus Pat Briscoe and Tom Doig. Well, it was so close to call.
Not sure.
Neither of them deserved to
Are you good?
lose, really.
Class, mate.
Went down to the last end of both sets. And Billy Jackson's making the most of this position and putting another one in.
Just got to rise
This
to the
might
balls, really.
force Martin to just reach onto these now. Couple of chances in there. As I mentioned, Martin Rice and Trevor Taylor played father and daughter combination of Katie and Neil Smith. And Neil Smith
Go on,
must
good
have
fella.
thought
Come on.
he'd run over something coming here today because although Taylor and Rice played exceptionally well, Neil had a couple of very, very unlucky bowls. But all good experience for the young Katie Smith. She's playing to a very good standard now, as is her sister Lucy. And it's good to see these young girls coming into these events now, making the mark in the game. Well, Trevor Taylor's in all sorts of trouble here now. Gary will be looking for covering bowls here. Try and stop the double
Right back to
take
middle,
out.
mate. Very good, well done.
So Trevor's got to be into these somewhere. He's got to pick up a 3. Martin's last delivery, it doesn't give him really the chance for the 4. And this looks like it's under as well. Distance that's gone gives Trevor all sorts of problems and trying to pick up a 3.
Only way to drop 3, guys. If Trev gets our balls out, yours will go. These will both count. If you can split them, mate. Nice and steady now,
They're
son.
just asking Gary to play down the
And steady,
backhand
guys.
to try and cover the bowls.
Steady.
Yeah, splitting
Yeah,
those
fire
2
away,
bowls
mate,
is
well
very
done.
good. Well, I think the technical term for this, Trevor, might be hit and hope.
You can scratch your head.
Aye.
Split the 2 red bowls, follow through, pick the jack through. Just not sure how he's going to score a 3 out of this. I think he might be asking the audience shortly.
Got to get the outside half of yours and get all of them.
It's as good a chance as you've got, I think.
Hit and hope. He's in the area for the double.
Perfect, mate.
Green spot might get him 2. Don't know how far through his last delivery went.
One shot, Rice and Taylor. First set, Jackson and Smith.
I think that's first set over.
After you, sir.
Yeah, like, don't mind.
Yeah, so that's the first set over, 6-4 to Billy Jackson and Gary
24.5
Smith.
metres.
Sure, over the next few days, if you watch many of these live WBT live streamings on YouTube, you'll hear the fact that Billy Jackson was very close to packing in the game. Went to the qualifiers at Lincoln
Great start, mate.
and
Good.
won the Super Bowl
Lovely, yeah.
qualifier, which is the new WBT event, where Crown Greeners are brought into the equation and pit their wits against the Flat Greeners.
Height again.
And not only did Billy Jackson win his local qualifier at Lincoln, but also went to win the event outright and is the current just retirement Super Bowl champion. That has nicely given him one of the wild cards into the singles event here
Good, good,
later on in the tournament.
Better pace?
Thought so.
Closer.
But his confidence is definitely back.
Very close with this.
He's loving the game again and enjoying it, which is great to see.
One red.
Got a new nickname at Blackpool Super Bowl as the Wizard, as he played some unbelievable bowls to win that event. It was almost like fate intervened somewhere. In the meantime, Trevor Taylor's got a bit of a challenge here to just try and tuck that jack to Martin Rice's bowl.
Done.
He really wants to try and start
Try,
this second set with a count at the first end. We've changed the length of the jack somewhat. Let's try and shake the Smith-Jackson partnership up.
Steady, son. Beat that last bowl. Good bowl, Gary. Well done.
Can't he change much, mate?
Well, Gary's certainly split the bowls up there, the green bowls, but Trevor's still got that little trail. Body language
Up on that high bit,
says
I
he's
think.
not too keen on it.
Just.
Sorry, son.
Alright.
$18 over.
Try and sneak one in there or what? Just
To be fair, if you drop a foot, you'll get round that bowl and drop in.
Jackson just asking Gary to try and draw down the backhand and just rest off the side bowls.
Come on, mate. Come on.
This line looks very good. It might just be lacking the pace.
One, mate.
One shot, Jackson and Smith.
Shot to Jackson and Smith there. They won the first set. Set off well with a single in the second set. So the winners of this game have to play a third game this evening. Billy Jackson's no stranger to that. In the Super Bowl finals at Blackpool, he played a pairs semi-final in the morning and won that, playing with his Crown Green partner there, Danny Barwise,
very close.
and went
there.
on to win the singles
Beautiful.
final of the Super Bowl against Michael Stepney in what was a cracking final, and then had to play the final of the pairs at night with virtually no break in between.
I don't mind. Still on either.
So Billy's no stranger to playing 3 games on the trot. I'm sure he'd say to you athletes like him
Good
can
effort.
manage that sort of thing, no problem.
Come on. Come on, right round him. Come on, Mark, buddy. No, played.
Just off, mate.
Trying again from Billy here. He's got a similar weight to his last.
Great ball, that man.
Even just slipping behind as he is doing puts
Great, Billy.
the
Still
Cumbrian
as you like,
pair
Mark, you can either stick
under a
a
lot
foot
of
in your
pressure.
last
Trevor
change
might
and just
change
drop off
Martin's
that last
hand
ball.
here because he's got the nice sit off that last bowl. Yeah, Martin will just be trying to rest that last bowl, sit off it, get shot.
Down you come. Big sweep. Big sweep. Come on, down he comes.
Just hanging off a bowl. Great effort.
Good effort.
Good stuff, man.
Good effort, Paul. Stayed up off the ball.
2 red.
Sure. The marker down blue, it'll tell us in a minute, but from this angle it looks like it could be 2 to red.
Make the trip, mate.
And Gary looks down a very good track,
Come on, Gary.
all on
Very
pace.
good.
If it just slips past that short green
Come on.
bowl, it's a really good bowl.
That's close.
Just stop, Trev. Yeah.
You've fallen back, doesn't count,
The
mate.
question of Trevor was a little bit frightened of
Switch your hand if you
underplaying
like.
that. When you
Little bit on
reach
the
onto
jack, brings
those
you in.
bowls, changes something. I think Gary will just try and take that shot away from him now, try and draw down the backhand himself.
Come on then. Come on. Work, Gary. Get down. Come on, down a bit. Drop, you're
Good
in.
ball from Gary, but it has set up a,
Drop the yard.
an edge for Trevor there. Adjustment of a yard out of his last bowl, he'll be close. He's stalking this.
Come on, Trev.
He's very close with this.
Bend.
Every bit of bend now. Bowl just stood up for him. Martin's conceded 2, not sure on the third. Well, sometimes umpires can go 2 or 3 games without being called on for a measure, but for this first game has called on the umpire on 3 occasions now.
Yes, mate. Didn't mind holding his
Sharon
hand.
Davis, one of the most experienced lady umpires and markers in England.
I actually thought mine was coming in for the white. and
Often see her
stuck
at the
in
National
exactly
Championship
the same.
finals. Well, from here it looks like it's red.
Ah, that's fine.
3 shots,
3
Jackson and
conceded.
Smith.
Thank you.
Well, the partnership of Jackson and Smith are powered into a 4-0 lead now after 2 ends in this second set, having won the first set 6-4.
Shot length 28 metres.
I was having a glance at the player profiles for these 4 players earlier. Martin Rice names his favourite indoor rink as being Stanley, which of course is the home rink of Gary R. Smith. And Gary R. Smith names his favourite indoor rinks as Stanley and Lincoln, which is Billy Jackson's indoor rink.
Go on a bit further.
So
Go on, right to him. Well play, Martin.
they're all quick rinks that these guys are mentioning, so
Now, hold on just a
the
foot.
portable rink Will be that sort of similar speed to the likes of Lincoln and Stanley.
Better? Yeah, well played, mate. Well played, son. Good adjustment, mate.
Great adjustment there from Billy. His first ball was great line, it was just that yard short. Oh, Rice and Taylor really need to score this end. These 7-end games, you tend to find games slip away from you. And when you've only got 2 bowls yourself to bowl, sometimes you just like that 3rd or 4th bowl in singles. Well, Gary looks in the area for another here. Just needs to roll a
Good guess.
touch.
Couple.
That might have just
Just
hung
inside
out now
that.
and set up a target for Trevor. Down the forehand here. 2 bowls go, even the jack helps. That familiar thump of the bowl.
Quick.
Very, very consistent delivery, Trevor Taylor. But always has that
Probably switch
thump
it now.
delivery.
Thump bowl that far away. Mine's similar. In between them, you good.
Whereas compare that delivery to the smooth of silk delivery of Gary R. Smith.
All down the pace, Gary.
Oh, he's
Come on.
found the line.
Get up,
I
mate.
think it might be lacking the pace.
Get up.
Well, there's a big shot on here for
Like 2
Trevor.
balls or what, 3,
Trevor
mate?
actually gets the 2 bowls solid out. Even if he doesn't stop in the head, he counts a 3. Got to get the connection right though. He's played it down the backhand. 2 bowls go. He's very close to the front bowl. 1. Oh,
Played, mate.
just didn't get the second onto the bowl, but he's definitely got a shot out of it. Possibly 2.
2 it, yeah. 2 shots, Rice and Taylor.
Great bowl from Trevor there. Keeps them in the game. Not sure whether it's 1 or 2 yet. I'm sure we'll find out shortly. But even so, just holding on to that jack and being able to change the length makes a big difference. Yeah, we've just had news
leave it
through that
short
it was
with that
definitely
shot.
2.
Pull that right up.
Yeah, as mentioned, change of length. Martin Rice is being asked to bring the mat up. We need to try and break the routine of the 2 men in red.
Shot length 23.5 metres.
The brakes.
Well, Martin Rice is very close here. Change of length. Very good opening bowl from Martin. Shows the class of these 4 players out here. Any length, any hand.
Great effort, mate.
In England terms, this is a superb
Just a touch, mate.
pairs final in any event. And the winner of this gets to take on the position of the English pairs qualifiers place in the pairs event here.
Didn't. Yeah, not bad.
Like it?
Yeah.
Well, Billy looks down a good line.
It stops.
Great effort, son. Great effort.
Yeah, that's not in a bad place. It's a good second.
Great effort.
Smith and Jackson are playing with confidence at the moment. Say a new pairing. I think it might be Martin Rice and Trevor Taylor's first outing in the PBA pairs together. Trevor qualified for the qualification stages here with another Cumbrian player, Ian Gallagher.
All right.
So, plays quite a lot with Martin Rice now, and they've got used to each other's games, and that always helps. Gary's watching this.
Down you go, Matty. Big finish, guys.
It's
You're
all
good.
over it for line.
Weight's perfect.
That's dead length.
Stuck
Still
out
high.
at the end. Might give him a chance off the other hand now.
Bend.
Well, Trevor, you don't want to be catching that bowl. I think it's not just sat in. I think
What
it's
chance
still
is there or
one
what?
to
Well, if you
green.
sit yours, stand up, you're going to count. I mean, you can play with that. You've got a little bit to play with on the jack.
Do you think?
I would stick with this, mate, to be fair. Certainly thinner, Gary.
Sticking with the same hand, trying to play it a little bit more positively here.
It's not going to work.
Feeling when the weight comes off this bowl, it'll just swoop under.
One shot, Rice
One
and
to
Taylor.
green. 3-4 now. Hold it together. The opening start of a 1 and a 3 to Jackson and Smith put Rice and Taylor under a lot of pressure, but they've hung in there. This next end is a big end, really.
Jack length
A few
24 and
people
a half
sat in the
metres.
crowd watching. Mentioned before, there's qualifying games in the overseas playoffs going on in the bowlers bar area.
Up.
So there'll be people in there watching as well.
This one, big chance.
18 inch.
And then from this evening and going into tomorrow, everything comes down onto the portable rink.
Last road, mate. Just get here.
Well, Jackson looks on a line. If you can just slip past the green bowl.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
I
not
think
bad.
you've got to draw the clear, mate, like. Yeah, mate.
Well, there's still plenty of room for both skips there. It's probably the loosest opening 4 bowls we've seen from
One
these
green.
2 leads.
Just up.
Super high, Gary. Steady down.
Certainly an unusual end for these 4
Couple of
players.
seconds, so
I've certainly seen ends of tighter bowls. Change of length sometimes does that. Especially on the portable rink.
So,
Trevor looks on a running line again.
It's Sorry, mate.
All right.
2 feet, guys.
Oh, Billy Jackson's
Very good,
watching this
mate.
bowl all the way from
Go on.
Gary R. Smith.
Right up, son. Come on, Gary.
Anything for a weight.
You'll do. Maybe.
Fancy the green.
I've been seeing some incredible ends off these players. It's nice to see they can be human and drop over a foot short and a foot through.
Well, that'll be all right. That was a bit different, wasn't it? I really thought that was well, to be honest.
And again, Sharon Davis being called into action to measure, to decide shot for this end.
It's quite difficult to put together, that wasn't it?
Certainly made it look difficult. Well, made it look difficult.
It's a wide alliance. It's so much quicker, isn't it? It takes a lot out of you, doesn't it?
Looks like it's one green, but Sharon just goes back to confirm that, going back to the red bowl. Yeah, 1 to green.
Shot, Rice and Taylor.
Well, after 5 ends, we're all tied at 4 apiece. 2 ends to play in this second set. And the pairing of Jackson and Smith won the first set 6-4. Mentioned earlier, Martin Rice has played for Scotland outdoors internationally for
Hold that line.
over 8 years.
Come on, Matt.
Lives in Dumfries, and when the Dumfries Indoor Bowls
Start it
Club
again. Play that.
Start length
was
24.5
closed, he
metres.
moved his indoor games to Carlisle, to the Cumbria Indoor Bowls Club.
Easy, mate.
Won the club singles title last year,
Just up a touch, mate.
and also he successfully won the National Fours,
Again. Nail it.
playing with Trevor and 2 other players from Carlisle.
All right, Trev.
Great track again as well.
That's a yard, mate.
Far gone, guys.
Very
Big
far.
yard, mate.
Memory serves me right, that was 2 other quite well-known players as well, Paul Barlow and
Inside 1 out, just better.
England international captain for a number of years, Stuart Airy.
Better.
Gary R. Smith's won the National Fours himself, runner-up in the singles a couple of times. And Billy Jackson's been an indoor international for a number of years. He got his 25 caps achievement at the last international series.
Still felt up.
Again, all 4 players not just playing as tighter bowls as they were earlier on in the game and the set. Conditions do
track,
change
Mary.
out on the portable rink. Nerves always have a
Pretty good, matey. Come on.
effect as well,
Right
whatever
back.
stage of
Right
bowler
back,
you're
guys.
at, whether you're a new starter or one of these
Close as
experienced
well,
players. Always nerves have some sort of say in the event, especially when it's as important as
That's
this.
definitely a shot, mate.
2 ends to play in the
Well done.
second set to go through as English pairs qualifiers into the main tournament.
Very
Looks a
Trev.
good line from Trevor. He's following it up
Very
as well.
Trev.
See that little trot he normally thinks he's in the area. Goes back, it's definitely shot.
Yeah, it's full ball pass, mate. Just lifting it out twice. Wee bit of the jack.
Gary R. Smith's got a nice little trail on this jack here.
Hold, Gary.
Got a hold for the bowl or jack. It looks like he's going to get the front green bowl. We always say, if you're in the area and you're far enough, sometimes fortune favours you. But, Taylor
One
and
shot,
Rice will
Jackson
be
and Smith.
unhappy there. That sort of bowl you don't want to come into play at this stage of a set.
Man, I didn't expect, to be honest, I didn't expect it to run that quick.
On to Jackson and Smith, gives them a 5-4 lead. It means Rice need a minimum of 2 shots here. Tying the set is no good to them at all. They
Jackman,
need to win the
27
set, so they need to count 2 shots.
I have always said it's a tough game. And I'm the first time, come on, comes to me.
It's a good opener from Billy Jackson
Great
again.
start, mate. Great start.
So the Cumbrian duo have got to score 2 here, so Martin Rice needs to give his skip a chance, get 2 somewhere in the area.
Down you come. Couple of
He's just overplayed it, but he wouldn't want to be short.
Get up, mate.
Yeah, didn't feel right.
No.
Sorry, mate.
2 feet, I'll see you right line.
Back, yeah.
Martin won't want to be short again. The trouble with the bowling bowls like that is you just do overplay it. He's got 2 bowls together then. He does give his skip a chance.
I know. I will.
I just think Gary needs to try and nail something close, just behind. Try and take away any target Taylor might use.
All the way up, Gaz.
The further this runs, the
on.
better it is.
Come on.
Just pulling up a
Good,
touch
quick, that
short. Still leaves Taylor the chance.
Come on, Trev. Run.
It's very close to drawing shot, but he's just dropping
Yeah,
that
to the
touch
jack, Gary.
short. He's in all sorts of trouble now, and Gary R. Smith can pile on that trouble now with this bowl. Any just adjustment in pace on his last. Get past Trevor Taylor's bowl.
Looks further,
Something
mate.
close to the jack on this side of the rink.
Come on. Keep running, Gaz. Over the seam. Well played, mate. Well done.
Very good. Red holding 2. Taylor's got to try and trail that jack through. It's all down to this bowl. Huge ask of Trevor Taylor. Well, he's watching it.
Hurry!
Very close. It's very close. And that's how important that last ball of Gary Smith's was.
1 shot, second set in the match to Jackson and Smith.
2 sets to 0 for Billy Jackson and Gary Smith. They move forward into tonight's game against John Price and Jason Greenslade. I'd like to thank you for your company here at the WBT live coverage of the Just Retirement World Indoor Pairs Championship hosted by Potter's Leisure Resort.
Come on,
And
give it a
please
nice
join
big
me
round of
for
applause, ladies and gentlemen.
the future games. We have another game coming up virtually straight away. So if you enjoyed that, stick with us. Thanks for your time.
Through to the next round. Oh, I was in the toilet. I had to run down. Come on, let's give our worthy opponents a fabulous round of applause to Martin Ross and Trevor Taylor. Come on, give them a round of applause. Oh, well, that's the first match. The first match. Did you enjoy that, ladies and gentlemen? Give our a
Yeah, like we did before, that'd be brilliant.
Gentlemen, yes, we're ready for our second match, and this is our overseas pairs playoff final, ladies and gentlemen, and the winner of this will play Jonathan Ross and Wayne Hogg from Scotland tomorrow. But let's welcome the players from Australia, Barry Lester and Josh Thornton.
Oh, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the WBT live coverage of the Just Retirement World Indoor Pairs Championship, hosted by Potters Resort here in Norfolk. My name's Janice Gower, and I'm going to be taking you through this game this afternoon. And we've just been introduced onto the green, Josh Thornton and Barry Lester
And their
from
opponents
Australia.
this afternoon, all the way from Ireland, Barry Kane and Alistair Kennedy.
And their opponents, Barry Kane and Alistair Kennedy of Ireland. The pairs here come through really tough qualifiers. The Australian qualifiers, of course, are very tough.
Now that's our players. Can we give them a round of applause?
Alistair
Have a good
and
match. See
Barry
you
won
later.
the Irish qualifier in Belfast.
Good game, mate. Good game.
At the Jim Baker Stadium.
Yep.
Tough opposition. Be an interesting game here. And the winner of this takes the overseas place in the main pairs draw, where tomorrow morning at 9:30 they will meet Jonathan Ross and Wayne Hogg from Scotland. So all to play for here now for these four guys. Let's see what the opening gambits are like.
Jack length 27.5 metres.
Sharon Davis, your marker for this game, and Dan Blewett, the umpire.
Pretty handy there, mate. Good start, Joshy. All right, mate.
Well, a bit of a loose opener there.
Easy, pal. Easy. Not bad.
Meter, mate.
2.5 feet.
Well, as I mentioned before, always the opening ends of
Better.
any games here on the portable rink.
Yeah, mate. Very good,
Or,
yeah.
a bit fishing
Right
about,
correction,
find out your weight.
Good
Little
shot.
adjustment here, but there's still plenty of room for Alistair Kennedy.
I'll touch you close. It's just too quiet, isn't it?
Isn't it?
There's a bit of background music going.
Stage side. Okay.
Yeah, both leads there, just fishing about a bit for weight. Barry Lester just stepping onto the mat here. Has qualified before for WBT events. He was here in the World Singles and Pairs back in 2011, so he'll know the venue well. But his partner, Joshua Thornton, this is his first
Come now.
WBT finals event,
Rush it.
and both playing well as a pair so far, very well. I'm going to say just these opening ends will be finding the weight.
Okay, decent line, buddy. Alright, you having a look here, mate. Down you come now. Easy up, pal. Yeah,
Harry
well
Kane,
done. That's a shot.
the island skip, very, very experienced island skip. He skips both indoors and outdoors internationally. He's got several Irish titles to his name. And I just noticed on his player profile he's got a 4-month-old Evie at home. At some point in time, no doubt, the proud little daughter will play this back and watch it to see how her dad did at Potter's Resort in 2015, January's just retirement World Indoor Pairs Championship.
Or you can run the bull up, bring them all in, like, it's up yourself. Go ahead. Yeah, good country again, mate.
Well, Barry's following this down.
Come on,
I just think
down to
it's
the bull.
somewhere in the
Down
area.
to the bull, you're good.
He sort of
Oh,
touched
okay,
on
mate.
that, Jack, and just missed it. So a tentative opener from both lots of players.
Shot to Kane and Kennedy.
You didn't get a chance to run this, did you? You didn't get a chance.
One shot there to the Irish duo of Barry Kane and Alistair Kennedy.
I didn't feel like I didn't feel like we're on the same green.
Sure, Alistair won't mind me saying, one of the characters Belfast bowls. Very, very steady player.
The whole way, is it? Yep.
And just sent that Jack off. Both of these pairings played
Something similar, I reckon. Yeah.
on the bowlers bar rinks earlier in this event. To qualify to get through, it was a round robin of games, 2 groups, and they both won their groups. But needless to say, the bowlers bar rinks here at Potter's Resort are a different pace to the portable rink,
win.
so as mentioned earlier, it'll just take a little bit of settling from both pairs.
Jet length 27.5 metres. Easy. Easy out. Good start. Done, mate. Good track, mate.
Irish lads,
Are they?
there are a couple of indoor centres in
Not too bad.
Northern Ireland in the Belfast
Come on.
region
All right,
play
mate.
bowls out of.
2 feet.
Of course,
Good track, Molly.
Australia is one of the
path.
hotbeds of world bowls. Both Josh and Barry name their favourite green over there as being Tweed's Heads indoor.
Sam?
Oh, come on, no.
That's all, buddy. 2 feet's real good.
Bowls over in Australia is a very considered a professional sport, and both of these players
Josh, you're
have
up.
jobs within
Come on,
bowls.
Ricky. Come on, buddy.
Always helps.
Get more. Great effort.
There, mate. Yeah.
All
And you
right.
have to ask for time off work
You
to
better.
travel to England to represent
You want to?
Australia and yourselves in the PBA qualifying tournament, which is the World Indoor Pairs Championship here. Sure of the pace of Kane's bowl here. It's a good line.
Right, buddy. Next time.
Come on, Badgie.
Chancing it.
Yeah.
Oh, very good
Full
track
legs.
here.
Come on, Badge.
The
Push.
Australian,
Get down.
all on his pace. Should just
Shot
about
hang
make
on
the
here,
trip.
mate. Big yard in your last.
Barry Lester's another player that plays with aero bowls.
Yeah. Better line, mate. Settle in here. Easy. Easy. Easy, bud. Very good, mate.
Where Barry
2 feet
Kane,
last.
2 feet.
he plays with Taylor Blazes, which seems to be quite a popular bowl over in Ireland.
What do you reckon? You must like it. Come on, Badge. Badgie.
Leicester's following this bowl down. He must think it's in the area. It's very, very close. He could just be unfortunate here.
Stiff, buddy.
He
Great
might have
bowl.
even tipped that for 2 to the Irish.
Did it get down or what?
2.
Josh Thornton's having a good look at that.
Try, mate. Oh, yeah.
Pulling the umpire on.
Wow, thought it was high.
Yep, he's conceded. Conceded with a smile on his face. That's,
Going under the jack.
the Australian really do play it as a sport, but they enjoy it. So we're currently 3-0 to the Irish pairing. Interestingly enough, playing in green.
Just there, man. Jack length 28.5 metres.
I wanted it longer.
Well, Alistair Kennedy plays with Tigers indoors. This is going to
Just more
have to
excited
do a
now.
lot of work off that
couple
hand
feet.
to come back to the middle. Both Josh and Barry play with it's the Australian Barry. We've got 2 Barrys out there, of course, but Josh and Barry from Australia,
Yeah,
they both
any
play with
there, mate.
arrows.
Gotta be quick in it.
It's a good start. Well played.
Very good opener here
All
from
there,
Josh
mate.
Thornton.
Yeah, go there, yeah.
Alistair will just follow that down, try and rest on it, get to the jack. Anything in the area gives his skip a chance.
Right.
Lordy, Lord.
Put him in, mate. How'd you go?
Yeah, I think so.
Similar?
Yeah.
Come on. Well done, Joshy.
Well, the Aussies encouraging this bowling.
Well played. 2 rippers.
It looks close to me. I think the Australians have just settled into it now.
Right.
Aye.
Hurricane will just be wanting to play down inside these 2 green
decent
bowls
effort here, Barry.
and
Come on,
get to the
bring it
jack
up
if he
for a
can.
second.
It looks like it might just be lacking weight.
Well,
This gives Barry Lester a big chance. Manages to slot another bowl in now. It puts Barry Kane under pressure.
Get down, Bugs.
it's all right.
Right, looks very good, all on pace.
Come on. Shot him, mate. Up.
Yeah, great ball from the Australian there.
Clean that, mate.
Well, Alistair Kennedy's just asking Barry Kane to put that extra bit of weight in his last delivery. So between those two green bowls, down to the jack, getting seconds very good.
Right?
Great height, all on
Come
his
on,
pace.
hurry here, pal. Down you come. Drop.
In the area.
Great ball anyway, Barry.
Oh, very, very unlucky there.
Third. Well done. Great ball anyway, mate.
Yeah, 2 for sure. But
From this
just get
angle, I
to
would
right.
favour it's at least still 2
Look
to
out.
red. Not sure about the third.
Just get to it. Yes. You don't want any more weight. That bowl
No.
pops over once we're down.
Don't want to crack an egg.
No, definitely not. Forehand.
Well,
Barry won't want to do anything too dangerous here.
Yeah, okay.
just
Yeah.
play high and see what
And
happens.
then that, if you get to the green around, you're sweet. 2's good.
Suggestion there is to draw around the outside of that other green bowl to the right of the screen. Try and just drop back onto the closest bowl of the Irish pair. Save an account of 2 at this stage keeps them in the game. This game's 2 sets of 7 ends, and if necessary a 3-end tie break. And 7 ends can shoot away from you very, very quickly. You need to keep the game tight. This looks inside.
2's good.
Yep, well done, mate. Good shots. Yep.
Red.
Just waiting for confirmation there, but I think it was just 2 red. Yep, 2
there.
to Josh and Barry there. Tightens the game up. 2 to Josh Thornton and Barry Lester, and 3 to Barry Kane and Alistair Kennedy.
Jack length 27.5 metres.
Looking pretty good for the jack. Halfway. You're looking better for the jack.
So
Easy,
often we
mate.
see it, it's these 2 bowl pairs
good.
games. It's all
like
down
good
to
track.
where the first 4 bowls go. 2 from either lead. Just how it builds the head up. Very quick game. Can disappear from you very, very quickly. But some players master at it.
Okay, just bring it on me, but
Good line again, mate.
Better weight, I think.
Yeah? You like it? Come on.
Well, Josh likes the line of this. He's following it down. All on his pace. It looks good, Josh. Yeah, great ball. Great
What's your weight
adjustment
like,
to
Barry?
pace there for Josh.
Pop past.
Now Alistair just needs to tighten his game up a touch. Put some pressure on the Australian lead.
mine's better, I think. Easy. Easy, mate.
His line looks very good. What's his pace like?
Easy. Easy, Ollie.
Great effort. Ball in the area.
Hold him down.
Beautiful hand there.
Red.
think Barry Lester will follow this down the backhand. I'll just be looking to get inside the green bowl of Ireland. I think sort of a little nudge on the jack.
Right now. Stay high.
Just a little bit over pace, I think, with that first delivery.
Ah, you can squeeze it there, Barry's good.
Okay,
Like.
he's got a similar shot off the forehand. Ideally to the red bowl, but a little nudge on the jack would be ideal.
No, might just behave, mate. That weight's probably good for the job, like.
Yeah. 4th weight. Come on now.
Well, Barry Lester's watching this in. He's following it up. It must be in the area.
Get in there.
All on his pace. I think you need to run a little touch further.
Shot, mate. Great ball.
Give up great effort.
No change, mate.
Just the one.
Still only one.
Now, what the Irish can't afford to do now is get the outside edge of the Australian bowl and flick their own bowl out the head.
Yeah, make the lane better. Come on, Barry. Come on, mate. Good effort, this.
Hurry.
Some effort here, boy.
Hurry.
What a great bowl, mate.
I think he just slipped inside that red bowl now. Be interesting to see who holds shot. I'm thinking it was green, but when two bowls rest against each other, as the end goes on, those bowls can just shift a little bit
One red.
One red. Yeah, one red.
as the weight of the bowl rests against each other.
It's all good, buddy.
Well,
like to measure
it's
it.
one to the Australians. That ties the game up at 3-all after 4 ends.
Keep going, mate. Awesome.
Just apologise to the viewers out there. The
27
Irish lads, certainly Alistair will never have played with TV cameras round him. It does take a bit of getting used to, being asked to move away so that the camera can see the shot to give you viewers a good view.
Yeah,
The
healthy
Australians
line.
do get quite a bit of
right.
TV coverage. It's a very, very well supported
mate.
game over in Australia.
Great shot.
Looks like Josh Thornton starting with a good lead here. Excellent
up.
opener from the Australian.
Follow that down, Barry.
Yeah, if you want, yeah. Gently.
Alistair looks down a decent track here.
Good trail.
Might just be a little bit over
Try it.
pace, but it's still in the area. Only got about 18 inches that bowl. Gives him something to build on.
Yeah, mate. Out there again. Come on, Ricardo. Push
Good
this.
track again here from Josh Thornton.
Come on.
Skip's urging it on.
Well played, mate. Two good shots. Two good shots. Good. Very close for your last. Can't change much.
Just one or two, Barry.
Probably two. Much the same ball as your last. You only flopped past.
Alistair Kennedy just looking for an adjustment of weight on his last delivery. Body language doesn't seem to like it, but
Come on.
it's a good
Right
line
down.
to me.
Down. Well played,
There
Ollie.
you go.
Great ball, mate.
Don't look so worried, Alistair. It was in the area, very good bowl.
1 green.
No harm in sort of playing a couple of feet, land the back one first, then I can get the front red.
Doing it again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I mean, just play confident.
Just sort of.
Yeah. Definitely.
Barry Lester can afford to just arrive at this.
It's better than
If he gets his own ball in the middle of the rink, green shot ball goes out the head. If he gets the jack, gets a nudge on that, it's good. Or if he rests the back green ball. Everything gives him a chance down this hand. Oh, he's chasing it. Must like it.
Now.
Just be a bowl high.
I think you're there too, Barry.
Portable rinks very
Any touch at all brings
just,
it to you.
and it can be a little bit unforgiving for bowls like that. Just that yard on of pace, 4 feet of pace.
Okay,
Something
buddy,
like the
looks
top
decent.
16 know well.
It's
Qualifiers
Hold a
have
wee
got
bit
to find
longer.
out
very close
about.
here, Barry.
Harry Kane looks very close for another here.
Great bowl, mate.
Excellent bowl. See, Aussie's skipping all sorts of problems now because it's taken the angle away from the front red bowl onto green.
Could be two, could be. Huh?
Stiff to get.
Yeah.
Thinking we might see a big drive here off Barry Lester.
Likes to go.
Connection with that front red bowl. Jack could go out of the rink.
So can you get the jack full
Certainly nothing for short.
No.
It's probably dead draw then, isn't it?
Some of the Australians have got very, very big and accurate strikes in their armoury. It's something that they learn as part of the coaching that they go through. And this looks like one of those times we might just see the artillery come out for them, the Oz. Well, he's looking to just play over that pace again. Looking for the back green bowl.
Get down. Come on, Budge. Getting close here.
Confident to play this
Getting real
shot.
close.
He's in the area for it.
Yes, mate. Great ball. Awesome.
Yep, got a shot out of it. Very, very good ball.
Red.
All of that, mate. Even you have that.
Barry Kane.
shot, like, just over the draw.
Rest that ball out. How confident are you? Rest it once before. I think we'll have to call this sidestep the Alistair Kennedy dance from now on.
You don't want your grandkids to miss you.
Remember my first game on the portable? You do forget about the cameras behind.
Hope you can stand like this.
Tend to stand behind the head. But, that doesn't help you viewers at home. Well, the line
Bob.
looks very good.
Swoop now, come on. Down you come here.
All on his pace here. If he's played at too much pace, it'll just hang off.
Okay, big effort now.
Oh, buddy. Awesome.
One to the Australian pair. And that's Josh Thornton and Barry
touch
Lester,
red.
4-3 up after 5 ends. Well, it's been a swings and roundabouts game. The first 2 ends were won by the Irish duo,
A couple of mines.
and the last 3
big.
by the
Get
Australians.
ours out. You got that far for 4.
2 ends to play in this first set.
Set
Mentioned before, we play 2 sets of
Wasn't
7
it wrong?
ends, and if
First
necessary, a
lines.
3-end tie break.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack length 27.5 metres.
How you going?
Yeah.
Good to that.
Well, Josh Thornton looks down a nice
Easy.
line again here.
Very good, mate.
Just tracking that couple of feet. Still not in a bad place. Mr. Kennedy. Changing hand.
Far off here.
I often say you change your hand, you find a different
Still.
weight.
It's good. Foot.
Stay there.
Right, just there, mate. You beat yours.
The players will have had the opportunity
shot.
to practice on the rink, but as they have just played on the bowler's bar rinks, they might not have had that many hours on it yet.
How do you feel?
Already early in the tournament,
I think I took a little
we've
bit
had
off.
most of
Yeah?
the top 16
Yeah,
down
maybe
at
too
some
much.
point in time.
Hurry.
Getting a few hours in on this
Come on.
portable rink,
Come on.
ready for their games later on in the
Cross.
week.
Try, mate. Sorry, mate. Still hold, Ollie. Fuck your last wee shit later if you can.
It's working.
Alistair Kennedy just needs that bowl higher line,
Later.
and a slight adjustment in weight.
Yeah, mate.
Well, this has got to bend all the way back for you now, Alistair.
It's good effort, mate.
Alistair's been a good supporter of the PBA over the years.
You're up there.
Even used to fly over from Ireland to Bristol to actually have a go at competing in these qualifiers. As a few of the Irish will do the travelling, as of course they've got a flight to consider to come over to the UK to play. But the World Qualifiers are actually based over there for them. A singles qualifier and a pairs qualifier over there.
Drop now. Come on, Budgie. Drop. Get down.
The Irish qualifier in the singles this year is Mark McPeak,
Great
another
shot.
frequent player in the
Two, buddy.
PBA tournaments.
Probably a
He's
pair,
qualified
mate.
a couple of times for
Up yourself, like.
events over
Do it
here.
with both hands, like.
A bit for on, isn't it?
Barry Kane needs to change something here.
Yeah. Good try.
Needs to just be in that area, Barry.
Easy. Easy. It's good effort, Barry. Like, you're only.
It's a very, very
only
good
up
effort.
through, like.
Just a slight adjustment
Let's
with
go,
his
mate.
next bowl.
It's close for second. Probably only got the one now. I'd be playing
Australian
there
will
again.
play down the backhand again.
That way.
Get to
Get
the
his
outside
own
of
back
yours.
ball and rest
Get to
off it.
mine, you're definitely going to get the second shot for sure.
Yours can't tip theirs in, though, can it?
Not in for shot, no.
Okay.
Country's good.
Don't know about the weight.
What's wrong with it?
Hurry.
Come on.
Push.
Well, he's
Drop
close
down.
again. Barry Lester.
To the tee.
Very, very
There.
close.
Yes. Shot, mate.
You can't just quite tell from this angle whether that might have made a second.
Choices there, mate. Come up. Same again.
Two red.
Straight, mate. Green ball.
Yep, it's definitely 2 to the Australians. So Barry Kane just really got the shot of trying to adjust his weight. Doesn't want to be taking his own ball out the head because that would definitely be a 3 down.
Oh.
He needs to really get shot out of this. There's only one end after this. Thornton and Lester pick up a 2. It gives Kane and Kennedy a 3-ball deficit going into the last end. Big ball this now for Barry Kane. Plays it perfect and upped in for a runner down the backhand.
Camera.
Two, mate.
Whether that was the right choice or shot or not, I'll leave that for you
Two
to
shots to Thornton and Leicester.
decide. But if it's 2 to the Australians, which I think it is, Barry Kane and Alistair Kennedy have got to pick up a 3 on the last end. That puts Josh Thornton and Barry Lester 6-3 up with one end to play of the first set. As mentioned
Keep it
before,
up, mate. Big finish.
Barry Lester's no stranger to the portable rink. He has actually only qualified
Jack length
the
27
event in 2011, but he's got a fine array of singles championship titles to his name, and also was the Commonwealth Games bronze medalist in the pairs in 2006.
Good first half. Joshua. Run. You there, son. Brilliant shot, Josh.
Great opening at bowl again by his partner Josh Thornton.
Ali, push you can.
Alistair Kennedy's got to try and get something in the area now. Trying to pick up a 3 when there's only 4 bowls involved is a huge ask.
Split the twos all time. Okay.
So both these Irish guys are current internationals.
How'd you go?
Yeah,
Push.
for sure. Aren't I?
Drop hard then.
Well, Josh Thornton's close again.
Over. Well played, mate.
That's sat in a very good place.
Activating the forehand again.
Lester.
All your chance.
He's got to be reaching into these. Can't afford to lose his bowl.
Right.
He needs to be reaching. Definitely needs to be reaching on that line. Oh, now the Irish pair are in all sorts of trouble.
What do you reckon? Yeah, he put.
Okay, I'll
I
stay
would think Barry Lester will just be looking to put something just behind, play down the backhand, get inside that last bowl, try and just play a bowl just behind. If the Irish pair do happen to play the split, he'd still be holding shot. As I mentioned, Kane and Kennedy have got to try and find a 3 here. Yeah,
Quick.
positional bowl here from the Aussie skip. It's really gone deep.
No,
Alright.
no. It has value.
Harry Kane's got to change something with this bowl, give himself a chance with his last. Huge ask to try and get a 3 out of this.
Hanging off.
He's just trying to play the perfect bowl down the forehand. If this ball runs behind the Australians' bowl, which it's going to do, it's actually even gone off.
Got that covered. If you get to here, it splits
Gone
it
off
into
the rink
3
on the
there, yeah.
back,
Yeah.
which means it's a
Yeah.
dead bowl.
What do I got to drop
It's
in weight
taken
just to
out
beat
of
that
the
back one?
rink by
To beat the
Marcus
back one?
Sharon
Yeah,
Davis.
5 feet.
Yard, 4 feet.
Yep.
Barry Lester just wanting a slight adjustment on his last delivery. Drop a yard, split those 2 green bowls. First set should be
Better?
done and dusted
Yeah,
for the Australians.
Stay high.
Looks better
Hurry
for
around the back.
pace
Come
here.
on,
Push.
more.
Well, that
It's
bowl's
pretty
finished
easy,
very
mate.
well for him.
good.
Too bad.
This is a tough ball to play.
Come on, Trent.
Mate, I think
He
you have
only
to
got
get inside half this.
what he had
Punch
before.
other one and stay.
As Alistair's saying there, some sort of split on the front 2 bowls and just try and trail that jack 2 feet. Not an easy shot at all.
Right?
He's picked a different line to his first. I fear that this will go under the head for him. Yep, the Australians pick up a 3
3 shots and first
and win the
set.
first
Thornton and
set
Leicester.
9-3.
Got a drink?
Yeah, I have one there, mate. Cheers.
Yeah.
It's a great opening set from the Australians there. Like I say, the winner of this game would move forward and play tomorrow morning at 9:30 against Jonathan Ross and Wayne Hogg of Scotland.
37.5 metres.
And at the moment, the Australians look in the driving seat. But the joy of these sets games is you start a clean slate in set 2. If the Irish
Love
boys
that
can
track,
win
mate.
this set, we will go into a tie break.
Well, the track's good.
Give you a chance if you've been on the back foot in the first set of coming back
Yard,
and keeping
mate.
yourself in the game. Bit of a loose opener there from Josh Thornton. Alistair Kennedy needs to make his mark on this set early, him and his partner.
Sorry, Ollie. Just here. Come on, just stop. Smooth, mate.
Definitely got away better.
You like it?
Josh is following this bowl down. It's a similar line to his first. Has he adjusted that weight?
Yeah, mate. Well played.
He's
Great
just gone
shot.
past that. His partner's saying it's a good, and it is good.
Brilliant,
1 red.
mate.
Trying to fit, just.
Yeah.
Well, Alistair Kennedy looks
Three.
down a
Up.
good line. Might just be lacking that weight. It's very hard out there when you just can't find your weight and you're fishing for weight.
Yeah. Play another one.
The temperature does change. We found that in the first game earlier this afternoon. Change in temperature just affected the play slightly. Players just had to adjust quickly to the difference in pace.
Keep going, mate.
Barry Leicester just making sure his mat's straight there. A lot of players line themselves up using the mat, so you want to make sure that's straight before you start.
Oh, your speed now, buddy.
Quick.
Are you?
Quick, Anna.
Try.
All on his pace here. Very good line from Barry here. Yeah, the Australians are definitely
Very good there.
Red.
going to close this game down early on in the first opening ends of the second set. Barry Kane just been disturbed by something there. Nice crowd in here watching this game at Potters.
Good effort here, mate. Come on. Swip.
Still some games going on the
Great second.
Bowlers
Barry,
Bar
well done.
rinks.
1 red.
What happens if that falls over?
Falls, the way it's looking like it's going to fall,
Yeah.
we still got shot. The only way it gets shot if you hit it on the back edge. Your weight, though, is very nice. If you get to it anywhere full or inside, you turn us around the corner for 3. Play the shot.
Oh, after all that.
Yeah.
I thought you were telling a story.
Was a yawner there right enough, mate.
Thoughts?
Bit softer.
Well, soft is not bad. To start
Well,
turning
Barry's just looking to get down inside this green bowl now.
Get under!
Very, very close to perfect. What a ball from Barry Leicester there.
Good call.
Well, Barry Kane will be a bit disappointed there because he was in the right area,
red.
just a bowl high.
I think he just takes for our inside half.
Hey, I'll get the first man.
Drop him one. Drop him down. You haven't got him, man. Ideally, Barry, that's the one you want there. Like. Get, even your time, you get me, you have a chance.
Well, he's had a look at this head, decided what he's playing himself. Decisions made. It's a very good line.
Good effort, buddy.
Just looking to split those two bowls. All on his weight. And
Good
just
effort.
lacking, I think that might be 2 to the Australians.
2.
Great opening start to the second set for
2 to
them.
Thornton and Leicester.
Yeah, great start for the Australians in the second set, 2-0, having won the first set 9-3.
Alright, mate. Keep it up.
Just a reminder that we are playing 7 end sets here.
Chapman, 25 metres.
The Irish boys can come back and win this set. We go to a 3-end tie break.
Yeah, mate. Very good to that.
The
Come on.
Aussie duo have certainly settled in here.
Yep. Good.
Picked up the pace of the portable rink and also seem to have taken to the stands that we have here at Potters. It's an amazing auditorium to be playing in. Well, Josh Thornton was just a touch wide with his last
Go.
delivery. Perfect weight. Just bring that in a
Go.
bowl, Josh.
Yeah, probably.
And Barry Lester will
Keep
be
it awesome.
well happy.
That's alright, mate. Okay.
He brought it in a bowl, but he also put a bit of
Barry,
weight on it.
first, that's 3.
Alistair Kennedy's still got a chance. Well, he's standing watching this. The line looked very good. Just be a little bit overplayed. It's in the area though.
1 red.
Barry Lester will probably just follow that down.
Yeah.
Can still play it either hand, but no reason to give yourself a chance of giving the shot away. Stick to the backhand, draws that green ball.
Drop now. You all right at it?
Well, he's played down the backhand. Needs to work a little bit now for his partner. He's working all the way.
No bowl.
Very good ball from Barry Lester there. Mary Kane can follow it down, same as. Try to rest off the red bowl. Well, the track looks good.
Here, Barry.
All on his pace.
Come on. Well, what a line. I thought you were a cruiser, mate, to be honest.
Just
Big
lacking
guy.
that pace.
Same ball.
So one thing that's sort
Yeah,
of made the difference
you're
here so
probably
far
switching
is
quick,
that the
Get
Irish
to that bowl
boys are
the same
just
weight. It's another good one.
struggling a little bit more for the pace than the Australians.
Get down.
Barry Lester following this down.
Get down.
Still has less weight.
Anything in the area of his last, very good. He doesn't really want to make a bigger target for Barry
Come on, yeah,
Kane.
you'll draw this. Come on.
I'll be disappointed with that. 2 feet in your last, Mr. Kane. You've got a chance of getting shot there.
There.
He's played that a little bit overweight. Not sure whether it's 1 or 2 there. I think Alistair's just conceded 2. It's another 2. It's 4-0 to the partnership of Josh Thornton and Barry Lester after 2 ends in the second set of this overseas pairs playoff in the Just Retirement World Indoor Pairs Championship hosted by Potters Resort.
Right, throw that in.
We're covering every game now that's on the portable rink. Live coverage on the World Bowls Tour YouTube site.
Pull her up a wee bit.
Yeah, try it.
And this evening we start again at 7:30. 2 good games tonight.
No idea what he's up.
And then 9:30 on Saturday morning.
Very nice. That was English, Scottish.
Has Alistair thrown the jack off again?
Jack length 26 metres.
It must have just hung on.
Indeed.
Marcus Sharon Davis just lining it up on the tee. I say for these players who've never actually played on the portable rink before, the
Easy,
jack
mate.
control
Drop.
You're good.
Drop.
is one of the key things
Well
to
played.
lead in. And what a great opener from Josh Thornton that is. This young man's played very, very well in his first game out here on the portable rink.
Chelsea Cabane.
He's recently got into the quarter-final of the Australian Open Pairs and also in the last 16 of the Australian Indoor Singles Championship in 2014. Obviously the young man's on
Water.
form and he's showing it here.
See you now. No, Joshy. Don't mind this. Come on now. Push. Quick up. Get there. 2 goodies. All right.
One red.
We haven't by that far, is it?
Sorry?
You haven't by there, right?
Oh, yeah.
The Irish will want to be counting at this end. Don't really want to let 3 ends slip away. They haven't actually held shot for the last 7 ends. They counted the first 2 ends of the first set, but haven't scored since. And you know when that happens, you're in all sorts of trouble. Need to just get a shot on the board in this second set to settle the confidence, change the length. But the Australian pairing are playing very well.
Come on, Budgie. Hold. Get down now. Hold.
Leicester looks
Hold.
on a
Shot,
great
Budgie.
line here. Any edge
Very
off that green
good.
bowl. What a good bowl there. Well, Kane and Kennedy partnership in all sorts of trouble again. 2 down. Don't want to drop another 2. I think Barry Kane's got to be changing something with this bowl. Try and open it up for himself. Looks under.
If he hits the shot bowl, yours,
Yep.
straight, gets to the green and probably goes that way. If he gets a split, Jack could be coming this way.
I don't want to fatten it up.
No, I know that. I'm just giving you where I think the Jack's going to go.
Out to you.
I think that side, to be honest. If you get to here, it's pretty good.
Backest.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's Bacchus there.
Well, Barry Lester
up,
will just
Maggie.
be looking to consolidate this
Very
position.
good.
A 2 would be very nice at this stage.
Red.
Covering the back in case Barry Kane makes a connection. What he can't afford to do is take one of his own bowls out. But he's got to try and change something. He's gone a bit quicker.
Hold. Okay, tiny one, well done.
One.
When the dust settled, it was still 1 to Josh Thornton and Barry Lester. So after 3 ends, the Aussie duo lead 5-0. So that's now 8 consecutive ends since the Irish scored a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Jack length 24.5 metres.
Yeah, maybe. Very good. Well done. Starter, buddy.
Another good opener there by Josh Thornton. Slight change in length of Jack. I don't think that's making a difference to these Australian pair at the moment. And the Irish pair are really struggling. So 2 very consistent players usually. Both internationals for the country. Mr. Kennedy, perfect line there, just can't get that weight.
Yeah, mate. Good track.
Drop.
Australian pair will be
Good
looking to
idea,
pile on the pressure here. Another count at this end.
Yeah, well played.
Makes a huge
Two
difference.
goodies.
Still a bit of room here for Alistair. Just adjustment on his own bowl. Really standing and watching this. I think there's a bit of both wrong with that line and length.
2 red.
Pint of Guinness needed there, I think, for the Irishman. Pint of something. He's just lost his line and weight a little bit in this second set. When that happens in any game, you start to struggle. Well, Barry Lester will just be looking to draw a neat shot now. He's holding 2 and there's plenty of room.
Country's good.
Well, track looks very good.
Get down now.
Josh Thornton's watching it coming down now.
Yeah, it's
Just
alright, mate.
drifted past. Still in the area. Well, Barry Kane's on a good line.
Easy,
All for
buddy.
the weight, but this looks like it might just be trundling a little bit.
3 red.
They're all there on that side.
Yeah.
If it,
A little bit of
if he
discussion
does
there
decide to
between
try
the
and attack,
Aussie pair.
If the Haza Jack comes this way, we only go 1 down.
At this stage you get of the game, a 3's huge. The Irish have got 3 bowls over here though, to the bottom left of your screen. Could Barry Kane conjure up to run the jack over there somehow?
It's a draw, mate.
Now,
Mate,
it'll be interesting to hear what the Irish decide to play here. Most of us sitting watching would think,
Drop a
well,
big yard.
there is plenty of room to draw that. Now that red ball's gone to the back of the rink, big runner really isn't on. Just trying to draw it again.
Come on. Yeah, well done, Barry.
Yeah, great ball from Barry Kane there. Great confidence ball. The Irish are on the card in the second set with a 1.
If I put one next to it, you go 4 down. Yeah.
Still on the back foot though,
Yeah.
as Josh Thornton and Barry Lester lead 5-1 against Barry Kane and Alistair Kennedy after 4 ends in the second set, having won the first set 9-3. Alistair Kennedy opting for going tee to tee here.
At 28 metres.
Change the length a bit. I think his mat's actually up a couple of mats, but it's still a longer length than the Australians have been playing.
Good start. It's good.
Good start there from Alistair. Length ball.
Yeah, smooth, mate. Good to there. Speed? Maybe. Come on.
Well, Josh Thornton looks in the area.
Well played, Joshy. Come on. Bit
What
more.
about how far that ball runs?
Handy, mate.
1 green.
A hold, mate. Worth changing, Ollie. Ollie,
Yeah.
worth changing it. Puts red holes, haven't it? Come on.
Well, he's having to
Three.
swap his hand again.
3.
Change of
1
hand,
foot,
change
mate.
of
You
weight,
can do
we
it.
say. Alistair Kennedy's fallen foul of that again. So that leaves Josh Thornton, just a slight adjustment on his last delivery.
How'd you go?
I reckon it's skinny.
Skinny. Have the weight there.
Got weight.
Chance.
Partner Barry Lester urging it on. Just run through, but not wasted there.
Try, mate. Don't mind that. It's all right. Give it a chance. Tonight.
Come on, mate. Let's work.
Oh, Barry Kane's just tried to draw this.
Yeah, well done.
Very good line again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clean.
2 green.
Just the draw on for the Australian skip as well. Screen is showing that the Irish duo are holding 2 at the moment. Ideally Australia want to win this end. Put the pressure all back on Ireland again.
Do another one. You get it.
Sorry,
Very
mate.
little
Unusual
Barry's in
delivery
again.
there from Barry Lester. Probably his worst of the game so far. Perfect line, just dropped short.
Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Well, Barry Kane's done the same, just
Green.
dropped short. So
Eight.
again, well, only the two down. But a nice draw on here. Barry Lester. So he's having a look at taking the two bowls out.
Worth 1, 2.
Only worth,
Again, we haven't seen a big runner in this
only worth one.
game so far.
Yeah, just have a look.
One of the notorious big Aussie drives. It is on here. I'm not sure whether they've 2 seconds or 2/3 rather. Or he just has to think about altering his length on his last bowl. How confident are you, Mr. Lester?
Thoughts?
Well, track's good again. Just playing the draw, just
Speedy,
needs to
Barry.
adjust his weight of his last.
Come on, Budge. Get down.
Is he going to make it?
Fair enough, mate. Good try.
Well, I think that might be 2 to the Irish. That's got
Shots
them
to Kane and Kennedy.
really back in the game now. After 5 ends, the Australians lead
buddy.
5-3. So they are 2 up with 2 ends to play. The Irish can't afford a draw in this second set. They have got to win it
Back home.
because the Australians won the first set 9-3. So they need to pick up 3 shots in the next 2 ends to take us into our first tie break of the event.
Track length 27.5 metres.
Bit of a loose opener there from Alistair Kennedy. Can Josh Thornton make the most of this?
Yeah, mate. Good track.
Pacey. Get down.
Great
Yeah,
track.
Ollie.
Just a little
Well
bit
done,
overplayed.
All right. Sorry.
But still never wasted behind.
Barrett. Come on. Get up. That's good. Come on. Same ball, mate. Yeah, you're only just over. How'd you go?
Yeah. Might be quick again.
Well, Alistair Kennedy slotted one in there. Josh Thornton isn't happy with that delivery.
Just trying the other one.
Sorry, mate.
You're all right. That's
Well, perhaps the Irish are just putting that little bit of pressure back now on the Australians. Barry Kane can nail another bowl in the head here. Like I say, they have 2 ends that they need to score 3 shots in. They're holding 2 of them at the moment.
Yeah, decent track, buddy. Settle in here. Easy. Easy.
Well, Barry looks
Very
to
good,
just be
mate.
running that touch, but it's
Yeah,
another one in the area.
Very good.
2 green.
Barry Kane's put himself in with a chance, holding another shot. But Barry Lester has drawn superbly in this game. from a couple of little hiccups. His line's very good with this. What's his pace like?
Sorry, mate. All right, you another one. It's all good.
Just lacking again.
Very little, Barry, that there.
Come on, hold just that wee bit, mate. Come
Well,
on.
Barry Kane looks close with this.
Come on.
This puts another one in the area, which it does.
Good, mate.
Tightens the head down a bit.
You're good, mate.
Leaves them holding the 3 they need. To make this game very interesting going into the last end of the second set. Barry Lester looks on a very good line if he's adjusted his weight.
Yeah.
He's stalking this one down.
I like, buddy.
It's not here.
Three, mate.
Yes.
Well, well, well.
3 shots to Kane and Kendo.
Who would believe that 4 ends ago? We're now in the position where the Irish boys are 6-5 up with 1 end to play in the second set. That's the interesting part of sets play. You can be all out of it after the first set, but hanging together in the second set, and you can take yourself into a tie break. So the position we have here is Ireland are 6-5 up at the last end. If the Australians score 1 shot and it's tied at 6-all, the Australians will win the match because they won the first set. But if the Irish win this end, we go into a tie break. Well, good opening lead by Alistair. Just run a little bit away
Get
from
this,
him.
buddy. Back.
Speed should be alright.
A little bit, Ronnie.
Has Josh Thornton made the most of this gap? He looks on the high side as well.
Your weight's good, I'll just go out like that waiter.
Well, Alistair, if we've made that slight adjustment, needs to be swinging now.
Easy.
Swing now to put some pressure on the Australians.
Good down.
This is a very good bowl, Alistair.
1 green.
1 shot to
You
the
wanna-
Irish.
Obviously, confident draw, mate.
And Josh Thornton's played so well so far in this game. Just a little bit of an adjustment on his last delivery. Can normally tell by his body language
Drop.
whether he thinks it's got a chance. He's not cursing it yet.
Well done. Very good. Well done,
Well,
mate.
after 4 bowls played at this
You could get the hair
last
from it,
end,
but
the Irish are sitting with a tie-break possibility. Barry Kane doesn't want to set up a target here. Want to give Leicester anything to play off. Leicester's last 2 deliveries were
now, mate.
shorter than he'd have wanted.
Okay, very little now, Barry, that.
2 seconds.
Yep. Oh, hang on. Yep.
I don't think he'll be short with this one. Anything in the area gives him a result. If he can get the bowl clean,
Hang on.
jack through to the back,
Need another one in here,
to be
buddy.
just under.
Go off the other side now, can I? Huh? Go off the other side now. Play back, huh?
Yeah, wherever hand you want, mate. Tell you whatever hand you want.
Well, Barry
Right.
Kane needs to try and put something
Okay.
in the way
Well,
if
it's
he
okay.
thinks Barry Lester's going to play a similar shot. I
Green.
think he's got to
Still
play
there, just
something
not like-
similar.
Getting the gap and getting the jack, isn't it?
What's that?
You
Jack
just-
clean would be
Yeah,
ideal.
it's just less white.
Yep, that's what his partner Josh is saying.
I'll do some more work. Some opportunities up the front here.
yeah, you can get off something.
Yeah.
Get a result still.
He's got to time it slightly because the jack's moved off the centre line, but any movement backwards on that jack. Otherwise, we'll go into our first tie break. Well, he's just trying to play the timing shot. Not always the easiest shot to play on this portable rink, but he likes it. And he's in the area. This is very, very close. What a ball from the Australian skip. That gives the Australians the shots they need. We don't go into our first tie break. The Irish boys will be very, very disappointed. But it's Josh Thornton and Barry Lester that move forward to the main event tomorrow to play Jonathan Ross and Wayne Hogg at 9:30. Thank you very much for your company this afternoon. Don't forget there's further coverage from the WBT live on YouTube starting at 7:30 this evening.